Hiya, I just wanted to share a video about an experience I had being on mirtazapine and then being swiftly put onto peroxatine. Um, yeah, so I got swapped over from mirtazapine in 2014 onto peroxatine. I'd been on mirtazapine for 2 years already, which is quite a long time to be on a high dosage of a antidepressant, which alters your state of mind, I think, and your body. So then I was put onto peroxatine. That was a high dose, which also altered my mind and my body. So here's my story of what happened through that transition. So I started. So with the withdrawals now, I know what it was. The feelings of like the intense emotion, you're out of control with it. You can't subdue it. I think I was shaking. I think my voice had like started shaking. Like we're talking, I couldn't think straight. So I took myself up to the doctors, asking to see a doctor, asked just to sort out like what was going on with me. But the receptionist said that the doctor wasn't free. So I said, "Can I speak to a nurse?" There wasn't a nurse free. They said I'd have to go to A&E, which was like a 40-minute walk away. And the state that I was in, I had no money to get a taxi or anything either. So yeah, I got myself a bit worked up. And went into a bit of a rage and panic and fear because I didn't think like my whatever I was feeling or whatever, all the sensations were gonna like dissipate. So I ended up punching the receptionist's glass window, um, which wasn't the best. But I couldn't help it. I just wanted some help. I'm not a violent person at all. But the state that I was in, you could obviously see that I was in some sort of crisis and in need of help at that very moment. Um, I didn't want to go home to my kids like in that state or anything. I just took myself out of the house in that state. Do you know what I mean? I was looking for some kind of help. So I was refused help, and like that situation happened. The receptionist didn't call an ambulance; they called like the police. Um, and then 3 police cars turned up. I thought I was going to be arrested, but like there were a nice police officer there, so he took me down to my friends to calm down and stuff. So yeah, and then I just had to get on with whatever was going on in my body and my mind, like on my own, um, for a long time. And then a couple of weeks later, I got a letter saying that the doctors had changed, so I had to be escorted by a security guard to my doctors. Every time I wanted an appointment, the security guard had to take me to the doctor's door, waited for me, and then escorted me out, which was fairly embarrassing and felt made me feel really small, to be honest. Like took me out of society, which wasn't needed. So yeah, I felt a bit criminalised. They should have like there's a thing in England. I don't know how new it is, but if I'd have known about it then, I think they would have helped me. Social prescribers. They prescribe like things with the outdoors. They prescribe like knitting, things like that. You can go to community centres. There's absolutely loads like they offer, and they're nice people as well. They don't judge you. So if the doctors like recommended something like that, then maybe I'd never have had to go on the tablets in the first place. Maybe just build my confidence, and like the anxiety of past traumas would outgrow themselves. Who knows? But I'm here now. It's nearly 7 months since my cold turkey from peroxatine and promazine from Christmas. I didn't know that you could withdraw going to like I can't think of the word protracted. No, not. Oh, I can't think of it. but I didn't know you could go into like severe withdrawals or anything. But I did. So it's coming up to 7 months now. I've got really bad palpitations at the moment, which I've been dealing with for a couple of weeks. But when I do something, I wrote in my garden yesterday. So like if I'm busy doing something, it kind of distracts from that. It's every time I sit down, how you feel like that, and then I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. But I know, but like I'm not. Like you've got to ignore the horror stories. You've got to get on with your life. Do what makes you happy. Even if it's just like minute by minute. Like you can't think too far ahead into the future because like you don't know. Like the past in my head anyway is like it's still there but it's gone. I don't think about it. I'm thinking about who I am now, kind of thing. Trying to get back on track with my journey and my story. So yeah, you've just got to keep persevering. You've got to get up every day. You've got to stick to what helps you. Because if you stop doing what helps you, then you're gonna notice like things coming back slowly, symptoms. So yeah, and you've got to be in the now as well. You've got to like if you find yourself zoning out, like thinking about your symptoms, I know like it's I know they're there. It's hard to like distract yourself away from that, so you've got to like be in the now. Even like colouring or something. Get a colouring book. I play Jenga on my own. Anyway, I'm going to do a video on what's helped me anyway. So this was just to talk about my experience of being criminalised by my medication. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you find my videos helpful, please could you subscribe or like or leave a comment on what's helped you or anything. Alright, thank you. Have a good day. Bye.